Hello everybody, I hope all is well with you. I have just recently read chapter 191 of Vinland Saga, the most recent chapter. And I have no script for this video. I have nothing pre-recorded or pre-written. These are my genuine thoughts. Incredible chapter. Beautiful, beautifully done. I cannot stop singing praises about how beautiful this chapter is, not only in a standalone context individually, but its ability to shed light on the beauty of all the chapters beforehand, the chapters that led up to this moment. I mean, we can talk about the payoff, the incredible payoff for things that have been set up for years in this chapter. The moment of Hild forgiving Thorfinn. Beautiful moment for both the characters of Thorfinn and Hild. In the sense of Hild, this circles back to a previous chapter with her encounter with the god of the forest, who asked her in her duty she was supposed to come and kill a bear, and she refused to do it. She decided that was not the way to go. And the god of the forest approaches her, asking her, why have you shown mercy to this bear, despite a bear killing your loved one, your father in this case, her father figure? And Hild's moment of self-reflection, saying that was long ago, how she knows that her hatred for bears is not valid in this situation because it was a different bear. A different bear murdered her father. The bear standing before her right now is not the one who murdered her father. And time has passed long ago, and the bear has no intention to harm anybody. A perfect analogy for her current relationship with Thorfinn. Just as the bear she hated, who killed her father, is no longer the bear that's before her now, it is the same case with Thorfinn. The Thorfinn who's responsible for the death of her father is not the same Thorfinn that is standing before her now. It's not the same Thorfinn that is trying to build this world of peace, trying to maintain the peace around him and the peace with these new people they encounter. As in Hild's own words, holding on to this hatred is pointless. And we've come full circle in that moment with her actually forgiving Thorfinn. And while we're on the topic of full circle moments, reading this chapter, I got vivid images of Thor's, that dream that Thor's had in episode 1 of Vinland, a glimpse of Vinland, a glimpse of a peaceful land, these golden extensive amber fields, him having Helga and Ylva with him, Ylva being just a baby at the time. How we've come to this exact moment in Thorfinn's shoes, Thorfinn standing in the land that his father would have only dreamt of being in. Now, a Thorfinn, a man whose entire life beforehand revolved around the taking of life, having no value for life, is now standing with his wife, a childlike figure, honestly his child, and then the announcement of Gudrid being pregnant. This man is now bringing a new life into this new world. Simply beautiful. And it shows to come how far Thorfinn has come, how far Thorfinn has separated himself from war, whether that's physical distance, Thorfinn is in the farthest part away in North America at the moment, or mentally, he has been long separated from that state, that world of the violence he existed in and thrived in as a child. Simply incredible. And just the execution of the moment, Thorfinn's lack of ability to express himself as he is being atoned. He can only kneel, hold on to, and embrace Hild, as Hild returns the embrace and calls him a true warrior. I mean, a top 5 moment in Vinland Saga for sure. The shot of Hild saying, "You are atoned, you are a true warrior, you have freed yourself from not only your curse of hatred, but my curse of hatred." I mean, incredible. And there's definitely other things. I mean, I'm focusing on Thorfinn and Hild because that's what's most recent in my mind, but Yukimura's handling of Vinland as a whole, the indigenous people, the Ulnu, is beautifully done to show that these are still people. They do have the positive and negative traits that are shared with all humans. We've seen incredible glimpses into their culture, their way of life, their vocabulary, which only indicates how thorough Yukimura's research of this people and this land has been. Incredible. Just simply beautiful. There have been moments in the story where it satisfies for even characters like Einar, where we have the chapter of Arnheid's statue, Arnheid's village, where they put the statue they found in Greece to oversee the village, oversee this new land that Arnheid would have loved in life. They have kept true to their promise to her. They have kept true to the memory of Arnheid. They refuse to let it die, and they have brought this beauty and sense of fulfillment towards Arnheid. I have no complaints with this current arc. It is beautifully done. But as I find myself in awe, I have this very warm, fuzzy feeling of the beauty, the wholesomeness of the last chapter. I do think, in regards to the plot, there is something more sinister, something more darker that lies on the horizon, and this is possibly the calm before the storm, because we have had moments with the shaman and with Niskaj, I do not know how to pronounce her name, but the young native girl who has abilities to see the future and dreams. They have basically prophesied some foreboding, some dark, not so pleasant futures or outcomes of the presence of these Nordic people being here. So I always have my mind out for that. I have not kind of set myself in this calm place, because I do expect the story to take a turn. But regardless of the shift in tone that may come, I know in terms of writing, themes, story, plot, I'm not going to be disappointed, because Yukimura has done a fantastic job with Vinland as a whole, from the prologue to now. And I just only look forward to this future of Vinland, and I am so glad that I and many others have been a part of this beautiful journey. But yeah, I don't want to keep this video too long. 7 minutes have already passed. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and always remember to be a true warrior.